Hello and welcome to the channel, and straight down on the tech desk today because we've got a really simple yet very effective mod for the PS5. We're going to be adding some cool LED strips to the PS5 to make it look really cool. It's completely cosmetic, it's completely reversible, and mainly it's dead easy to do. So what you need to do is you need to go and get yourself one of these packs. So this is the Extremerate PS5 RGB LED strips. I'll leave links down below of where you can get hold of this. And then once you're in it, what you get inside is you get your instruction manual on how to do it. You get this tool here. Now, I've done this a couple of times to practice on my PS5. I haven't actually used this tool yet, so it's nice to have it, but I haven't actually used it yet. Kind of like a wet wipe to clean it. Again, I haven't used that yet. You get a microfiber cloth. That's a bit naff. If you've got your own, use your own. You get a remote, and we'll talk about that later on and how to use that. Some sticky dots, which I'll show you how to put them on, and the all-important LEDs here. Okay, so let's put them to one side because we won't be needing them, and get all the bits together. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this base plate off your PS5, whether you have it in portrait or landscape. Just get this and go and put it to one side because you won't be needing that for this. Then once that's off, what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the two white plates of the PS5. And if you haven't done this before, don't worry, it's dead easy. All you got to do is look for the PlayStation symbol that's carved into your PS5. So you're going to be pulling it there, and then you're going to be pulling it there. Okay, so the two kind of thin ends of the PS5, and all you do is you pull it up and then back. Okay, not stood up like this because it will slip over. You're going to pull it up and then you're going to put it down. The easiest way to do it is by laying it down here. So pull it up here and then push it down here. Okay, so if I pull up and then push down, there we go. So that one comes off. There's that done. Flip it over and do exactly the same on the other side. So here, pull it up and pull it down like that. Okay, now is a good time, if you haven't taken this off before, it's giving it a bit of a clean. When I opened mine up, it was really dusty around here. If you can probably see, it's still a bit dusty in the fan there. Just get a hoover, get rid of all the dust all around here, and then flip it over, and it will be exactly the same. It will be all dusty around here. Get your hoover and get all this bit out. It's a really nice time to give it a bit of a spring clean. Then once you've done that, we're going to open up the LEDs, and you'll have two strips attached to one USB, and they are labelled left and right. Left is to go obviously on the left hand side if you're looking directly at the PS5, but we're going to be mainly working from the back, so it might be back to front, but it doesn't matter anyway, because all you've got to remember is that the black bit for the USB goes out the back top of the PS5. That's all you've got to remember. So if that goes out of there, the back top 5, that's the only one that can fit there. If I try and fit that one, that ain't going to fit. That's kind of back to front, so we know that that's the other side. So we're going to start with this side because we know that that's going to fit in there. So what you do is you get the top bit of the grill, the first hole, and you poke this down. Okay, so poke all the way through. Once that's through, get it sat down on there, take off the sticky back, and just get it placed so it nicely sits all the way around. And you've taken off the sticky plate, it should stick on there nicely. Okay, you've got these spare dots. If you want to add extra stickiness, stick these dots under here. I found every single time that I've done it, I haven't actually needed it. They've been okay. If they do come off at some point, which they won't, I will go in and retroactively put these on. But at the moment, I think that's okay. Okay, so it sticks on anyway. And then what you're going to do is going to flip it over and do exactly the same. So with this one, this side, going to poke it through the first air vent. Take off the sticky. Get it all sat in nicely. And then press it down. Again, it should fit nicely, but if you want to add the extra dots, stick a couple of dots in there. But like I say, at the moment, mine is stuck without them. Okay, then if we look at the back of the console, What I was saying is if at the back, it's a bit confusing because that's L and R, but I was saying that's for when you look at it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep these kind of as best you can at the back whilst we put the plates back on, okay? So we'll put this one back on with the PS logo. Just make sure this is out of the way. Really easy. You put this on, it really is easy to put on, and then just give it a push. It will click in. Roll it over. Keep this USB out of the way. Get the plate on. It sits on easy as you like. Clicks in. There we go. Okay, then this USB down here, this plugs into one of the two USBs. Choose whichever one you want. Once it's all plugged in, grab your remote and pull the tab out the bottom there, because there's a few functions on here. This bottom red one here, what this one does is this powers on and off. This button here, the curly arrow, this is the autoplay of the 29 effects. The arrow up, arrow down are to cycle between those 29 different effects, and the plus and the minus is to increase the brightness or decrease the brightness. Okay, so we're going to knock off the couple of lights here to get these going, and all importantly, the PS5's on. There we go. Okay, so it's going to cycle through the effects, or if I want to, press the up and I can cycle all these different effects. There's 29 effects, or if you just wanted to cycle all through them, you press this one here, like that, and it will cycle through all of the effects. There we have it, and that was the really simple but very effective mod for the PS5. I absolutely love it. It's the Extremerate PS5 RGB LED strip. I'll leave links down below how you can get hold of this. Go and get this. Go and get it out onto your PS5. I think it makes it look stunning. Okay then, thanks very much then, and until the next video. Bye-bye.